Hey, everybody. I hope you're doing awesome today. I wanted to come on here and just spend a few minutes and talk about what we got going on this evening. Or this weekend.
This weekend.
Weekend. It's the Great Sales Shift. Um, so, Julie, where did this idea kind of come from?
Well, been helping people with their sales a lot in the last 12 months with our new company Selling Seriously. And that is just a really big thing that we have noticed is missing in people's companies, which you're like, you can't have a business if you don't know how to sell. And even the ones that do, we found that there is a struggle to even want to say the word sales. There's so much negative emotional attachment to these words that I'm like, do you know what? We want you to be successful. We want to help as many people as we possibly can. And so we're like, do you know what? Let's just get them into an event. Let's shift as many things as humanly possible in 2 whole days. And like from now on, like you go to this event for 2 days. After that, you're going to see sales differently forevermore in your business. So it's like about helping as many people as we can be successful.
And I know from kind of learning about what we're going to be doing there, this is not going to be one of those we sit down all day long, take notes, and have to get up and say, "Oh, I can't sit here anymore." You won't be sitting a lot.
No. This is a doing event. This is not about sitting and taking like notebooks full of notes and then going home and not doing the things. You're like doing them actionable right there, right that same day. So Phil got to come over last night as part of our team to train up. And this is another thing we're doing too. I think we have more staff per person in the audience than any other event we've ever done or that I have ever seen, so that every single person in our audience has the help they need. They can figure out everything, their sales script, how to get to the right people, because we have so many trained people in the audience to help them because we're doing through the entire event. It's going to be so fun. I'm so excited.
I was so excited last night, just, us kind of going over and practicing how things are going. I know it helped me even better understand, I can change this to this. And it's not going to be one of those things where you're going to go to this event and you're going to sit there and the first time you're going to be like, oh, well, I screwed that up. I guess I can't accomplish anything else.
Nope, that's over. I only get one shot. No, it's like over and over and over again. You get to try again. You get to try again. You get to shift again.
And I think it's such a cool thing because I feel like it's a safe place to get that, more practice that you need, more refining of what you're going to do out there. Because every single person that's there, they're doing it for the same thing.
Yep.
It's the exact same thing. They want to learn. So they want to sell that you want to sell too. It's what we're all there for. And it's going to be so fun.
Yeah. And no matter what level of sales you're at, you can learn something new. So like, I consider myself pretty good at sales. This is what I do for a living. I teach other people how to do it. Guess what? I learn more about it all the time. I'm always going to additional events. I'm always like hiring the next coach or doing those things so that I am on top of it. Because like one tiny little tweak, if you're an expert and you tweak it this much, it can shift and change your sales enrollment by like double, knowing one more little tip. So that's what I have to say is like, this is for newbies, but this is also for people who are like very well versed in sales, doing, 6 figures. Cause we train, like I personally train people in the 6 and 7 figure range all the stinking time, and learning those tiny little things, how to adjust it and make it go better. Like seriously, we've seen people's sales shift to double overnight just from tiny little shifts. So that's what we're talking about. Like, you're in that realm, come. You're going to get so much out of it. It's ridiculous. People will buy from you right in the room too. Like, come on.
Right? You have like your captive audience right there.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody's thing going to fit every single person in the world? No. But that's not the point. Exactly. Get it out there. And you're going to find those people that this is for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you'll be able to get your message out to so many people in person. And everyone knows that in-person connection is the best way to do it. I'm going to show you some of our sales dollars because these are sales bucks that we're going to be using. It's kind of like Monopoly money, but it's like our version. Look how cute these are. Let's see if we can get them in the camera. There they are. Everybody gets some of these to spend in the event. Actually, you get like a whole envelope full. But so it's going to be like our currency of the event. We're going to play with it. You're going to buy and sell and trade and do all kinds of stuff. It's so much fun. We had a good time last night. Huh, Phil?
Oh, it was so fun. I remember we were doing this and we reached out to a couple different people. And one of the things I thought afterwards was, wow, I sold this much. I bought this much, and I ended up with more than I started. It was like I sold something bigger than what I bought, and because all those scenarios can be in there, like that you have to take into consideration. Oh, I have $0 left, but I want to buy that. Well,
go sell some things. Yeah,
it's so fun.
Yeah. And it's not just about how to sell your programs and services, which we are going to you are going to be doing it. It's not like learn how. It's like, here's the things, here's a little cheat sheet. Let's do it. And we're going to be doing that. But it's also about your value ladder and how you're packaging things together and your price points, making sure all of that's right. Because Phil, I saw you in our practice rounds last night selling something that was probably 10 times the price of your normal thing because we taught you how to package it up.
Right.
Yep. So you sold one person thing that was 10 times as much. So that 10 times the effort that you would have had to make before.
Right. And it was such a big deal because, and something I know you brought up last night was, you know what? Previous clients can be people that give you money later too. You don't have to pay one time because the person I sold to, I've already sold to.
Yeah, actually, that is a key thing that people are like, oh, well, they've already bought my program and worked with us before, so we're done with them. I'm like, no,
please don't.
Don't do that. Let me teach you how to do the next thing. And so, yeah, so many fun things like that. And you might think a sales event is going to again, you're going to sit and be bored and you're going to have a headache by the end because it's going to be so boring of sitting. This is going to be so much fun. We have really laced in things that get you moving, get you into the playful zone of your brain, which is exactly what you need to be in when you're selling and putting yourself out there. The connections you're going to make between what sales looks like for you before and after are going to be so, so different. You get to come out of this and go, I know how to do it. It's fun. I like it. We have a plan. We have systems. We're hoping you come out of this with sales money in your pocket.
Absolutely. And this QR code up here above Julie's head.
Yeah, there it is.
Right.
Ooh, it's this way. This way.
In those white curtains up there, what you're going to do, you get that QR code. You got to bring out your phone because, and I know if you're watching on your phone, you're going to say, how am I going to do this? We'll post the link for you if you're watching on your phone. You open up your phone, you go to your camera, you go right up there, and it pulls up. You click on that because it's going to take you to the website.
Yep.
And then from the website, get tickets now.
Get tickets now.
This is Friday and Saturday. Get Friday, your tickets now.
June 11th and 12th. It is, you still have time to do this. Clear your schedule, clear your calendar. I've honestly flown out to events the day before. I found out about an event I wanted to go to in California. I dropped things, I flew out and was there the next day. That's what this event is for you. You need to be there. I can't even express the things that are going to happen there. And it's funny because we've been working with our team leads that are salesologists. And, we've got this team of about 10 people we've been working and training with for about 6 weeks. And I think it took until you guys were there last night actually doing it that you're like, I get it. This is so cool. Everyone needs to come.
Exactly. I didn't, even at the beginning of last night, I was still kind of, fighting my way and struggling through it. Then it was like, oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It does. And so it's one of those things I'm like, I'm just asking you to trust me. This is not like the events you've been to before. This is seriously going to change everything for you. It's going to change it. So like clear your calendar. It's $125. Like if you don't make that back in like a week, I would be shocked over the weekend of the time at the event. I will be shocked and amazed, and because literally this, if all this did was you sold 2 additional programs of yours, like two is not hard to sell. Wouldn't that be worth it? Like think in your head, convert what you do, say like, man, I literally only have to sell one thing and then I will have had my money back from this. I mean, it's a pretty low investment for the amount of outcome you are going to have. Like if your sales are consistent, you know exactly how to do it, you know how to convert every single time from now on for the rest of your business, like what is that worth to you?
It's going to be huge.
Yeah.
Sales and fun together. I never would have thought that before.
I know.
Seriously, that's what it is.
I know. Well, this is how my crazy brain works because I have connected the two. Like sales and fun. Yes, this is awesome. I love everything about it. And so, you know, you get to enter our crazy world of you're going to have systems. You're going to know exactly how to do it, but then you're going to like have a ball the whole time. Like we were laughing so hard last night. Like we are going to have the best time ever. There's going to be music and fun and activities and getting up and doing stuff. And then you walk away and you're going to be like, wait, I know how to do all of the things now. How did they do that? And it was so fun. So, yeah,
So
that's what we're going to do. June 11th and 12th, do the QR code or do the link in the comments. There is still time. And we have maybe 1 or 2 VIP spots left. If you want to do VIP, that's the way to really get it. That's where you get actually special training from me and our head of sales, Chip Isley, during lunch breaks. So you get 2 lunch breaks where we cater the food for you and you get like special training from me and Chip. No one else in the room gets like that close in training with us.
I am so pumped to be there. It's gonna be
So good. I'm so excited.
I've been talking about this for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Well,
Yep.
This is going to be freaking awesome. Seriously, everybody, hit that QR code or the link.
Or the link. Yep.
Make
And we'll
sure
see you there.
it now.
Right now. Do the
Thank you.
QR code. Oh, this way. Do the QR code. And we will see you there in a couple of days. Thanks, Phil.
All right. Thanks, Julie. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Friday.